hundreds missing and at least 19 killed after an avalanche of ice and rock triggered flash floods and mudslides along the border of Nepal and Tibet, and a warning that the upcoming pictures may be distressing for some. This was the moment the mudslide engulfed nearby buildings, roads and buses along the Nepal-China border crossing. Nepal's foreign minister, citing initial reports, said an earthquake caused an avalanche, which triggered the flash floods. Search and rescue operations are ongoing, and authorities warn the death toll could spike. Nepali authorities say more than 300 tourists, including foreigners, are out of contact. South Korean media reporting 8 nationals working on a hydropower plant in the area are missing. Helicopters and disaster response personnel have been deployed to search for survivors, though officials said the helicopters cannot land until waters recede. Authorities are currently unable to ascertain the extent of the damage, but urged people staying near the riverside to relocate. Several highways were also closed. The disaster affected Girong port in Tibet's Shigatse area, cutting off roads, communications, and power links. The port serves as a key gateway for trade and travel between the neighbors. And among those reportedly missing after the flash floods are some 100 Indian tourists. And for more on this, we're joined by Ishan Garg, reporting live for CNA from New Delhi. Now, Ishan, what more do we know about the missing Indian tourists?
Well, as the Nepali media is reporting, establishing contact with the people who've gone missing in that area is proving to be very, very difficult. We understand through information coming in from Nepal that rescue and search operations have been launched. The police in the area, along with the Nepalese military, and at least a dozen Nepalese helicopters are involved in the search and rescue operations there. But as for the information about the whereabouts of the people who've gone missing goes, we are still waiting to hear on that front. India's embassy in Nepal says that they are coordinating with the relevant authorities in Nepal on that front. We've also now heard from Indian Prime Minister Narendra Modi, who posted a message saying that India stands ready to support Nepal, and also condoling the deaths that have already been confirmed by the Nepali side. Along with it, we are also getting information about states within India that are raising alarm over the water that might be now gushing downstream from Nepal towards India. At least 2 states, India's most populous, Uttar Pradesh, and the state alongside it, Bihar, they have put authorities on high alert because the catchment area for multiple rivers in these 2 states is in the region in the Himalayas, and the water that is going to come down could cause flooding here downstream on the Indian side of the border as well. And we understand that authorities have been put on high alert, along with positioning several search and rescue operation officials, national disaster response teams, and the state disaster response teams. They have been deployed in anticipation of what might happen if the water level rises. As of now, the Nepali authorities say that they are continuing search and rescue operation, but the scale of the devastation is making things very difficult.
Ishan, thank you so much for that update. There was Ishan Garg reporting for CNA live from New Delhi.